Hello and welcome back to G Fun Facts Online. Ever felt that sticky, overwhelming heat and wished your house could just cool itself down? What if I told you that the future of air conditioning isn't a bigger, louder machine, but buildings that can actually sweat? It sounds like science fiction, but it's a very real field of science called biomimicry, where we learn from nature's genius to solve human problems. As our world gets warmer, architects are looking at the ultimate innovator, nature itself, to design buildings that can literally sweat to regulate their own temperature. The idea of using water to cool down isn't new. In fact, it's ancient. Our own bodies do it every day. When we sweat, the evaporation cools our skin. For thousands of years, people in hot climates have used this exact principle. Ancient Egyptians and Persians built incredible towers called malkoffs, or wind catchers. These structures would catch the wind and funnel it over cool underground water channels before it ever entered the home. Even something as simple as hanging a wet cloth in a window uses the same powerful concept, evaporative cooling. Fast forward to today, and architects are taking these ancient ideas to a whole new level by looking at nature's master builders. Take the humble termite. Their mounds look like simple piles of dirt, but inside, they maintain a nearly constant temperature, even when it's scorching hot or freezing cold outside. Inspired by this, architect Mick Pierce designed the Eastgate Center in Harare, Zimbabwe. This massive building uses a system of vents and chimneys that mimic a termite mound. It sucks in cool air at night, stores it in the building's concrete structure, and then slowly releases it during the day. The result? It uses 90% less energy for ventilation than a similar-sized conventional building. 90%! And its exterior is even inspired by the prickly skin of a cactus to help manage heat. But what if buildings could do more than just cleverly circulate air? What if they could actively sweat? Well, scientists are on it. Researchers in Switzerland are developing smart hydrogels. Think of it as a special mat on a building that soaks up rainwater like a sponge. When the temperature hits about 32 degrees Celsius, or 90 Fahrenheit, the material automatically squeezes that water out. The water evaporates, taking heat with it and dramatically cooling the building's surface. And it gets even wilder. Scientists in Hong Kong have created a smart metafilm inspired by lizard skin that can switch between heating and cooling modes. It can even generate electricity from the kinetic energy of raindrops. And perhaps the most practical innovation yet is sweating paint. Developed in Singapore, this paint has a porous structure that holds water and slowly releases it to cool the surface. In tests, a house painted with this stuff used up to 40% less electricity for air conditioning. Imagine painting an entire city with that. So what does all this mean? It means we're on the cusp of a revolution. By learning from nature's millions of years of research and development, we can create buildings that are not only cheaper to run and better for the planet, but also healthier and more comfortable for us. We can reduce our carbon footprint, improve our air quality, and build cities that are more resilient to a changing climate. The future isn't about fighting the environment. It's about building in harmony with it. The solutions have been all around us, in termite mounds, elephant skin, and lizard scales. We just had to learn how to see them.